Okay, and like that, we're back. Trey came in and closed everything out. All right, so we got a 5-box picker team here. I did post another 5-boxer with some different boxes. I got some Vivid back in and got some Pro Debut. What else? I got some Leaf Press Pass too and Pro Debut Vivid. Yeah, I think that's it. And then there's Select in there and Wild Card. Boys of Summer, we still have a couple boxes left. So, baseball games are about to start too. I think I got this shared over to Facebook properly. Not yet. Oh, I think it should have. Okay. Just got a late arriving crowd. All right. So I'm excited for this week. There's a lot of stuff coming out. Obviously, Tributes coming out on Wednesday. Seasons in the Sun baseball is coming out Friday. And I think there's like National Treasures Racing or something is coming out Friday. A couple different things. Obviously, Phoenix football is coming out this week. Just the hits. So we have opened up 2 boxes of Just the Hits so far. We did hit a Brooks Lee autograph, 2 of 3. In the last box, he's on the back here. There is one comics. Not sure what the significance of the comics cards are, but they say there's 1 comics for every box. I don't know if that's supposed to be rarer or something. Silver Age True 101s. I don't know. Anyway, this is the last box of this Chronicles I got. I did get some pretty good hits out of it, though. I'm not going to lie. It was a couple of nice ones. I think we did get 1 redemption that was probably expired. That sort of stunk, but there was some pretty nice hits. A couple rookie card autographs. Different things. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. I did put a promo code up, customer appreciation promo code. I sent it out. Some people in DMs, but I sort of lost track who I sent it to, and I like to send it to everybody. I sort of like to do it through the DMs, but I just didn't. I was leaving people out, I know, and I just felt bad, so I figured I'd just post it. Hopefully everybody sees it and takes advantage of it. Do we have our first autograph right here? Cal Raleigh. Yep. Oh my goodness, I'm throwing stuff around. Cal Raleigh for the Mariners. And that's to 75. Johnny, what's up, Johnny? How you doing, bud? It's a draft ticket. Oh, that's a nice Torkelson. Now he's finally waking up. He's starting off the season hot. And that is to 99 for Torque. Everybody thought he was sort of a bust. And now this year he's coming out and he's hitting the ball. That's exciting because a lot of people, we were chasing Torkelsons, and this year, 22. Josh Lowe. Oh, look at that, Juan DeFranco. That's the downside. When this came out, the Rays were like the most expensive team because of Juan DeFranco. Obviously, they're super cheap in this, but anyway. America's pastime, Juan DeFranco. As I said, you win some, you lose some. There's a Torkelson rookie. I have a nice Brujan. What happened to him? He was supposed to be a hot prospect too. That's the 10 for Tampa Bay. Edward Cabrera. Marlins. Did get a Spectra Trout. Did you guys hear that the World Baseball Classic, the USA announced Aaron Judge is going to be the captain? He's the only guy on the team right now. They literally have a coach. I think they have a coaching staff. DeRosa or whatever from MLB channel is the coach. He was the coach last time. And I guess he's got other coaches with him. But they announced on MLB today, John Adon. That is a Spectra autograph for the Nationals. Here you go, Mark. So Aaron Judge is the... maybe they might have other players, but they haven't announced any yet. He's the only player, I guess, on the team so far. I guess that's pretty cool. I guess it would be hard to make Trout the captain this time after... Didn't he strike out to lose the game, basically? I mean, he could have won the game with a hit, but he got up. I mean, they had a million chances to win. It's not like it was all on him. But he got up in the final at-bat. There was a lot of, I remember, excitement and intrigue. And then, can't remember the pitcher that struck him out. That would have been like a storybook ending for him. They always have this one card backwards next to the clear card. Santillan for the Reds. There's actually some pretty good rookies in this set. Obviously, O'Neal Cruz, Josiah Gray, Kyle Lewis, Jaron Duran, Bobby Witt, Stremski. Here's Jaron Duran. Oh, it was Ohtani versus... Okay, I couldn't remember who struck him out. Yeah, that was amazing. That's funny. I can't remember that. Yeah, I remember they showed the highlight of it today. Oh, nice. Drew Ellis for the Diamondbacks. Here you go, Robert. A little closing mojo for you to 99. Yeah, they... Yeah, so it's going to be exciting. It was a lot of fun. I mean, Judge didn't play in that one because I guess he was going through his free agency. He didn't have a contract or something. I don't know. I'm sure he wished he'd played, but I guess when you're trying to sign hundreds of $1 million contract, you don't want to take a chance of getting an injury or something. I don't know. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? J.D. Martinez. Spectra. Peyton Henry. All right, that's the 22. All right, I think there's 8 teams left in Select Baseball on the website. Hey, I'm going to put the Mets game on when I get done. I got the package through Amazon Prime. It's pretty cool. Like today on my computer, I was just watching the MLB channel on my computer. It was like pretty nice. All right, we start off with Connor Norby for the Marlins. Here you go, Robert. Who do the Yankees play tonight? Nice. Aiden Miller for the Fightin' Phils. That's a red. 149. Oh, sweet. I love stuff like the World Baseball Classic. Like even in hockey, that final, not Final Four, whatever, Frozen Four. I don't know what the heck they called it. They had 4 teams only: USA, Canada, I think Finland, and Sweden. That was great. That hockey was amazing. I love stuff like that. I like soccer like that. I mean, obviously you can't do football like that, but like baseball, hockey, soccer, those kind of things. When you have country against country and the best against the best, I don't know, especially hockey, man. It's unbelievable. Oh, here's our first autograph. Ty Pete for the Mariners. Johnny. There you go, Johnny. Ty Pete's the 99. That is a Diamond Action signature. Yeah, I think the Rockies got shut out this weekend. I think they need to call up Zach Veen and whoever else. Yanquiel Fernandez. They need to call up these prospects. Padres shut them out 3 straight games, I think. It's off. It's a good start. Ooh, I like it. A little zebra action. Bartolo Colon for the Guardians. Here you go, Trey. You don't see too many of these. They're not numbered, but they're definitely not common. How many cases of Select do we have? 3, 4, 5. This is only the second zebra we pulled, I think. Yeah, I did put a Mel there's Brock Porter. Because I wanted to do something different. We never have done this before, but I did for the football, the Jaden Daniels bounty for like a super prismatic. I think I'm going to raise it. I mean, only one person took a spot today. And it seems like there's 7 NIL cards per box and 1, star or superstar kind of card, which some of the NIL could be good, but like there's a lot of them. But there seems to be a 101 every box that we've opened. Nice Caminero for the Rays. Premier. And a James Wood silver for the Nats. Here you go, Mark. I mean, we've only opened up 3 boxes so far. We got an Emmitt Smith 101 for the Cowboys. We got a Joe Montana 101. And then we got a Jalen Milroe 101, who's going to be in the draft, which I think is a week from Thursday, in about 10 days. I got to plan my week. Right. I mean, next Monday, I'm having my, if it doesn't get postponed again, my kidney stone surgery. So I think I have to spend Monday night in the hospital. I'm going to come home Tuesday. So we might be having, I'm going to see if somebody could cover for me for a couple of days. I don't know. Chris was supposed to have hernia surgery. I haven't heard from him. There's Aaron Judge. So I don't know. We might just be dark for 3 days next week. Or 2 days. I don't know how long. I have no idea what I'll be able to do. I don't think I'll be down for long. I'm making a tiny incision, but it's whatever, surgery, so. Obviously, if I'm on some kind of pain pill or something, I'm not going to be doing any breaks. I don't normally take pain pills, but sometimes you have to after stuff like that. Arjan Namala. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I was going to put some stuff on eBay, and I was like, I can't even put it on eBay because I don't know what. Well, anyway, whatever. I'll work it out. Dylan Cruz, let's go. We've been getting some nice autographs out of Select. Mark, 16 of 49, buddy. All right, Aaron Judge, another Judge. That's also to 49. Nice box of Select. Silas Ardoon, 199. Barry Larkin. All right. Let's do just the hits. We'll save Boys of Summer for last. All right, so let's see how we do in this. I have 1 box of this in the new picker team. Nice start. Leo DeVries for the Padres, and that is 6 of 10. Here you go, Ted. Now, DeVries is the only Padre actually in this Just the Hits. It's only a 43-player checklist. And obviously, pretty much every player is an up-and-comer or a Hall of Famer. Like Mookie Betts. He's not a Hall of Famer yet. But Ryan, that's pretty cool. And that's the Cosmic card. There's one of these per box. That's 12 of 15. I'm going to post another one of these random hit where you could pick a player and if he doesn't hit, you get a random, you know, whatever. One of the guys, everybody gets a guaranteed hit for the $25. So we did one earlier, and we did it at Jackson Holiday. We had a Brooks Lee autograph. And there's the Angels stud up-and-comer, 28 of 40, Christian Moore. There you go, Trey. It's a nice one. Christian Moore was like one of the highly sought-after guys in Bowman, 2024 Bowman last year. So it's a good mix of, you know, superstar players and all the young, like Skeens, Bazana, Burns. They're all in this. Oh, there it is. Here's another autograph. Rising Sun, Hagen Smith. And he's the only White Sox in this as well. And that is a 101. 101 autograph, Rising Sun. Robert, how about that? That is pretty cool. With red ink. Anyway, I'll post one more of these. Just a one boxer, $25 random hit. You can pick a player right after the break if anybody wants to jump in on it. And we close it out with Morlando for the Marlins. Robert again. A little closing mojo. PJ Morlando, and that is 14 of 15. Oh, look at that. Randy Johnson. That is sweet. What does that say? Smashing? 5 of 25. So the pinstripes on the pants, is that the Diamondbacks or is that the Mariners? I have to look that up. Because obviously they don't put names on this. See, this was big. There was a couple I just didn't know where they were gonna go. I was surprised nobody took the Diamondbacks. Does anybody remember? I'll look it up, but the pants have pinstripes. All right, so that will be determined. There's Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. There you go, Ted. 8 of 25. You know, Ethan Holiday is like 3 or 4 inches bigger than him. His younger brother or whatever. Jackson Holiday is 6 foot, 185. We hit Ethan the other day. He's like 6'3" or 6'4", 2 something. That's craziness. Another Leo DeVries. Oh, you're killing it, Ted. And that is a 101. Look at that. Leo DeVries, 101. Oh, by the way, Ted, you hit 2 teams in the mini. You hit the Mets and you hit the Blue Jays. Sorry. I meant to text you before I went live, but it happened so quick I didn't get to. So in addition to the Orioles and the Padres, you have the Mets and the Blue Jays as well, Ted. All right, a second DeVries. Oh, nice for the Pirates, Connor Griffin. That's 13 of 20. Steve Hamner, you're on the board. It's not Skeens, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. He's supposed to be pretty good, too. 6'4", 215. All right, last Just the Hits card, and it's Hagen Smith, another White Sox hit. 8 of 20, comics card. So the White Sox were reduced. Yeah, so it's a short checklist. Not every team has this, and it's reflected in the prices. Because the teams that do have cards and illumination, you know, whatever. I don't just randomly assign prices. I actually try to make them as fair as possible. Or, you know, what I feel like they should be based on the products or whatever. But okay. So the Giants get a Willie Mays Boys of Summer, and that's to 275. Jimmy, what's up, Jimmy? Yogi, and that's 2 of 10. For the Yankees, Tom Jones. Yogi Berra, 2 of 10. Pirates get a Tamar Johnson. That is to 275. And another Yogi Berra. This one to 99. Boys of Summer. A relic. Paul Molitor with the Twins. 21 of 25. That is a fat cat. Is that going to fit in a 200? Oh, yeah. Chad. Molitor finished his career. He played for a couple teams. Played for like the Blue Jays, I believe. America's Best. Mick Abel for the Fighting Phils. And that is to 149. Dan. What's up, Dan? And Nationals get another one. Robert Hassel to 49. He came over in that Padre trade. Good break for you, Mark. Dylan Cruz and Robert Hassel. That's the 49. And we're going to close it out. Our last autograph of the break is Rhett Lauder for the Reds. Robert. And that's 62 of 99. All right, let's do a little recap. All right, I will post an Illumination random hit if anybody wants to jump in on that, whatever. Obviously, we got the bats going. They're releasing on Wednesday. The jerseys will go tomorrow. Topps Inception Football can go tomorrow. Of course, Select Baseball can go tomorrow. Phoenix Football is coming out later in the week. I think we got National Treasures NASCAR coming out later in the week. Leaf has a brand new product. It's called Seasons in the Sun. I'll get something going on that tomorrow. I did get a lot of stuff shipped today. I will do a little shipping in the morning before, and then I'll get caught up in the afternoon. I have a bye. I don't have a softball game tomorrow. So our finals start on Thursday, and I'm having surgery on Monday, so I'm not even going to be able to play in the last 2 games if needed. All right, what are you going to do? All right, what else? Select Baseball. Oh, Tribute Baseball releases Wednesday. There's 7 teams left in number 1. 2, 3, and 4 have some good teams left. There is a customer appreciation promo code you could put. It's called, I think it's Thank You 10 or something. It's on the Facebook page. I just posted it. If you buy something, you could buy Kingpin Bucks or you could buy a team. $50 purchase, you get $10 off. So, you know, it's whatever, 20% off $50 purchase. All right, Larkin, Ardoon, Wright, Judge, use it. Ott, Porter, even if you don't buy a team, use it for Kingpin bucks. Arias, Mattingly, Miller, Martinez, Chisholm, Duran, Lewis, Santillan, Trout, Cabrera, Torkelson, McCormick, and Cruz. All right, we did get Tamar Johnson and Willie Mays. Yogi Berra to 99. We got Yogi Berra to 10. We got a sweet Aaron Judge. That was to 49. Arjun Namala was to 99. Nice zebra Bartolo Colon for Cleveland. Brujan for the Rays was to 10. And then the Spencer Torkelson to 99. All right, for hits, just the hits turned out to be pretty good. We actually got a couple autographs. Let's just do it like this. We got Paul Molitor, 25. We got the Connor Norby for the Marlins. And, of course, the Wander Franco. Wah, wah, wah. What are you going to do? All right, Hagen Smith, Comics to 20. Nice Connor Griffin to 20. Leo DeVries, and that's a 101. Jackson Holiday to 25. Oh, this I have to look up. There's pinstripes on his pants. It's sort of hard to tell if that's Arizona or Seattle. The dark jersey with the pinstripe pants, but I'll look on Wiki and find it out. That Randy Johnson's to 25. I like to look up the old uniforms. It's funny. You could always tell too. It's surprising. Very rarely do I get stumped. 14 of 15 from Orlando. Nice Christian Moore for the Angels. And that one's to 40. Look at that Mookie Betts. That's pretty cool, Ryan. It's something different. To 15. Another Leo DeVries. That one was to 10. All right, we got the Rhett Lauder to 99. Robert Hassel to 49. Mick Abel to 149. Wow, sweet hit here in select. Dylan Cruz. That was to 49. Then we got the Ty Pete to 99. Drew Ellis for the Diamondbacks to 99. John Adon to 199 for the Nats. And Cal Raleigh to 75. And then, of course, we did get the Rising Sun, 1 of 1, Hagen Smith, red ink for the White Sox. That's pretty cool. All right. All right, I'm going to let this up. I'll post up Illumination break if anybody wants to jump in on that. We don't have to do it tonight, but I mean, if 5 people take a spot tonight, I'll come back and do it. If not, we'll carry it over till tomorrow. All right, I'm going to look up this Randy Johnson card now. All right, I might as well look it up while you're here. Who cares? If you want to leave, you can leave. I'll just leave it live. If you're interested, stick around. All right, so he played with the Mariners to 89 to 98. It's probably a Mariners. Let's see. Mariners uniforms. 1989, 1998. All right, so 87 to 91. I don't see any dark tops. Okay, let's look at the Diamondbacks. 1999 to 2004. The Diamondbacks have pinstripes on their tops. Yeah, the Diamondbacks have pinstripe pants. I don't see the picture. Oh, there it is, right there. Yep. Yep. Okay, it's a Diamondbacks card. All right. Congratulations, whoever had the Diamondbacks. Robert. Good for you, bud. Okay, that's it for us for now. I'm going to post that illumination and then we'll go from there. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.